Are you an Indian or are you a chicken?
Okay, Rudy, what's with you?
If you're a real Indian like you say, do a rain dance and make it rain.
Ah, Rudy, the rain dance is just a ceremony. Dancing won't make it rain.
See?
But my dad says he can make it rain.
Oh, yeah? How?
By washing the car. Ha, ha, ha.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Greetings, everyone. What up, Rudy? Hey, look, this show today is dedicated to my friend Rudy. Y'all all know Rudy. Rudy comes to the channel every day. He's part of our family. He officially has the title of drunk uncle. I don't want to offend anybody, but we love our drunk uncles. We really do, man. They part of our family, but they come with crazy stories. They come with crazy ideas because they done hit the bottle a little too hard. But it's okay, we still love them.
Rudy actually has the gang doubting that Johnny is a real Indian. You can't blame kids too much for being confused. We've all been fed a lot of baloney about our Native Americans. So when we're finally given the straight story, we find it hard to accept. And that's the trouble with having a fixed mind.
So Rudy, brother, you getting your shout out and you getting your day in the sun, man. Thank you so much for participating. Even though that you don't believe in nothing that Karatbars is doing, you straight up think everything that we're doing here is a scam. But Rudy is here every day on every video. He's plugged in to what's going on. And we love that. We like that. And hopefully, Rudy, I hope you got just a little bit of patience, brother, in you to wait just a little bit longer, because I know, we all know what Karatbars, KaratBit, GSB, all these different operating companies that are working together, we understand that they're fighting an uphill battle. You know, it's uphill to get to the mountaintop, and we're nowhere near the mountaintop right now. So for all of you new people out there that are just tuning in and just listening for the first time, and you want to know what Karatbars International is, simply an e-commerce company for gold. We understand right now that shipping has been disrupted because of the pandemic and, you know, supply and things like that. So we're working through all of those things, but we are a strong community that believes in the idea of everyone, every citizen, everyone around the world having access to gold to use as a safety net, you know what I'm saying, for your wealth. That's what we believe. But just like any community or any family, we're gonna have our disagreements. We're going to have our misunderstandings, and we're going to have our straight up fights and our straight up brawls. But in the end, we're going to come together because we love each other. So Rudy, this is for you. Because when I was browsing through the channel comments the other day, I came across some comments that I wanted to spotlight. And I think what I'm going to start doing, ladies and gentlemen, is doing comments on Mondays. I like reading the comments because it keeps me in tune to what's going on with the community. I don't read the spam comments or the held for review comments. I don't read them at all. I don't let any of that negative energy seep into my spirit. So if you want your comment seen, you got to keep your comment clean. That's the way it works over here on YouTube. And I certainly appreciate that YouTube algorithm protecting my energy from all that negativity. But we still get some people that don't agree, and this is what we're going to talk about. So this person, ArmaCo45, made a comment about the CEMs, calls it scrap metal, has no functionality, all a joke, lost 14K and received only 280 grams in 8 months owning a CEM. Well, you know, thank you for your comment. I'm not going to even comment on it because I don't want to add to your frustration, but we understand that the CEM network is still rolling out. Everything's still being developed. The ecosystem, the blockchain doesn't release publicly till October 15th. So we just got to wait. You know, I personally feel like you only lose when you quit, or you only lose when you sell that losing stock or cryptocurrency. You know, it could come back stronger than it was before. But if you sell, you lost and you missed the opportunity. Just my opinion. Thank you, Armaco45, for your comment. Burt Oil by John Montgomery. In 2018 at KBC, the gateway into the scam was supposedly backed by gold. Its ugly stepsister, KCB, was a bank coin on the non-existent bank. They merged and lost all the value. You can go read the rest for yourself. But what Bert is saying got some truth to it. You know, KBC started off as the gold-backed cryptocurrency. You know, it was a plan to have more gold behind the crypto. And, you know, the plan in the beginning was to have one coin equals 1 gram. So it didn't materialize the way we thought it was, unfortunately. But what the company did was made strategic moves to still get there. All right, to still get to a gold-backed cryptocurrency. Now that we have the blockchain ready to release in October, we have our utility token, and that's what KBC turned into. It turned into the utility for our ecosystem. Now, I think there's still an opportunity with KBC, even though we see the price going down. And that's because if you want to get into the CaratNet blockchain ecosystem, if you want to get the blockchain coin that's going to be native to our ecosystem, the utility that's going to drive everything, then you have to have KBC right now to trade into the mainnet coin. And ladies and gentlemen, there have been many blockchain projects that have gone through what we're going through right now, and they came out great on the other end. And all I'm saying is if you have a little patience, you might be able to come out great on the other end. All right, so Jimmy Hernandez, by the way, thank you, Bert, for your comment. Jimmy Hernandez, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Jimmy, for your comment. Thank you so much. And let me go back and like Bert's too, you know, because, you know, everybody has a way they feel, and I can't like be mad at somebody for the way they feel. All right. I just hopefully am able to help you clear up some of the cloudiness so you can see a little further. So I know people are into their emotions right now, but I think these losses are going to turn into wins. That's just what I believe. So Jimmy Hernandez, thank you so much. But Bert, now I got to take some back what I said, because I don't like cut and paste comments, Bert. If you're going to respond to people and post, you know, write it out, you know, get your feeling out so we can feel genuine behind you. If those cut and paste responses, to me, it's just part of what the scam network does to get you all scared in your feelings. But then we got Rudy. What up, Uncle Rudy? All right. So Rudy posted, and he edited his comment. You like doing group chats. You want numbers, subscribers. Let's do a Karatbars lovers versus haters chat. Nah, I don't like that idea, Rudy. That's kind of whack to me. Let's throw questions at each other and let's get answers live from both sides, for lovers versus for haters. Calm, respectful, no shouting, and the people can hear and decide for themselves at the end. And this is why I know Rudy still loves us. And this is why Rudy is our drunk uncle. And we love our drunk uncle because Rudy really cares. You know what I'm saying? And I saw a post that Rudy put up like a week ago, and I responded to it. And I got touched by it, Rudy. I got touched by that post that you went ahead and deleted after I responded to it. And to me, that was whack. You know, I was giving you props, Rudy, for sharing a little bit about yourself and shedding away some of that shield that you got around your heart and giving us a little bit of yourself. But then I noticed somebody comes and starts replying to Rudy. And it's really interesting what this person said, and I want to read it, man, because it really touched me as well. And this person responded to Rudy. Rudy, I'm not sure this will be a good use of time. I remember when Bitcoin was around 25 cents. So many haters. It was new and everything wasn't understood. There were so many ups and downs, and I missed a great opportunity out of the fear of the unknown. Some people lost money because they were reckless and gambled with their retirement money, or lost all their savings and blamed it on it being a scam. Mt. Gox went down and people lost. Lots of people were calling it scams and rejoiced when anything went wrong. Right, I get that. I remember when people that were mining it were attacked for being liars, scammers, and drinking the Kool-Aid. Yeah, you know, they like to talk about Kool-Aid, but they kept mining and ignored the haters. They knew that the early adopters, they will be rewarded, and they had to take the good with the bad. And of course, they're not on YouTube anymore because they're probably enjoying the fruits of their labor. They were mining hundreds of Bitcoins from their computers. Bitcoin is over 10,000, actually 12,000 a day. And those same haters are still calling it a scam. Shaking my head. If we're wrong, so be it. Every great idea and project had its ups and downs, and the early adopters were attacked, ridiculed, and mocked. But this time, I'm not going to miss an opportunity because of FUD. Let the chips fall where they may. And if we're wrong, at least we know that we're not on the toxic side of FUD. If we're right, we can plan a GSG trip to celebrate. That's what's up. And I'm going to leave it right there for the comments, man, because I got to leave it on a good note. I got chills right now from that. We going to plan a GSG trip to celebrate. Now, I don't really have much more I want to go over today. I do want to mention, of course, my Patreon community, because we got 2 new members last week. You already know about Mr. Joel Malloy, but now my partner Lenny Bones has decided to come on into the Patreon community. So we now have 14 members. I'm still going to mint that 14th coin. I'm probably going to wait till more people get in before I do my next mint. But Lenny has already received his GSG token. And what I need for the other members of the Patreon community to do right now, if you're looking at this video, is send me privately your public Ethereum wallet address, not your private keys. I don't want your private keys. I'm not trying to steal your stuff. I'm trying to send you a token of my appreciation. And who knows, these tokens are like baseball cards, right? Who knows what we might do in GSG to create value around these tokens. And the way I'm looking at those tokens and the people that are in my Patreon community, these are my VIPs, and that token is like your VIP card, right? So thank you. I appreciate all of my subscribers over here at Patreon. But I think what I'm going to do is make one change. All right. I know I announced that everyone right now in the group will get their card, their token. And I said that only $15 members, new $15 members and up, get tokens. I think what I'm going to do until the end of August is I'm going to open it up for everybody. If you come in at $5, all the way up to $100, whatever level you come in at, you get a token. I'll mint you your GSG 721 and ERC 721 token. And these are non-fungible tokens, folks. These tokens don't hold any value right now. They're not currency. I know I made a little joke and played with the coming to America scene. This not currency. These are just simply tokens of my appreciation to you. And who knows, as a community, we might be able to grow value into that NFT token, that non-fungible asset. It is a digital asset. You know, what we do here as a team and community could grow in value. And you, as a digital asset owner, you have the right, you know, to sell it if you want. You know what I mean? If it grows in value and you can trade it and make some, you know, hey, look, I did something hopefully for you that you appreciate and you can make some money. Now, the last thing I want to leave you with, we got to look at these charts right now, because I see the dollar is taking a spill. And I did a quick, you know, 20-minute analysis on what's going on in the current snapshot, and I drew out some levels, right? So the dollar has been falling pretty much at this rate right here, at this line, this red line, pretty much has been falling since a while right now. I can pull that back. You see what it looks like pulled back. It really, you know, I'm measuring from about the 29th of June. About the 29th of June, this is what the US dollar has been doing. Now let's zoom in a little bit, because I found that the dollar has been trying to, you know, make a recovery. It's been trying to make a recovery, but we see 2 levels of resistance, and you know, this part right here and this part right here, you know, we're finding resistance. And now, because we have this downtrend line, we also have this resistance level here, right around $93 and let's just say 86 cents. You know, we have a problem, because the dollar has just been rejected today at that long-term resistance level. And, you know, if it had broken, then it still had to break through this current, this micro resistance level here. So it has been rejected, and we see the RSI very high, and the dollar could fall all the way back to this green level of support right around 92.58, 92.58. So what I see the dollar doing, this is my opinion right now, because we are in bearish territory on the 4-hour for the dollar, is the dollar could just continue falling and test this this area of support, maybe take a bounce, you know, see what it's going to do against this resistance level, this long-term June 20 resistance line. And then if it breaks it, it still has to contend with this micro resistance area here. So let's just see, you know, what we're looking like in the next few days. I think this is going to be an important week for the US dollar. We'll see what happens, but we see gold, you know, based on the dollar, I think getting rejected, I think gold is going to start moving up, because we saw gold coming down while the dollar was going up. And I think because the dollar got rejected, we're seeing gold push back up. So right now, $2,048.91 for a spot price of gold. And you can see, ladies and gentlemen, as the dollar has been falling, precious metals like gold has been going up. And now we see silver breaking $29. Silver could go a lot higher. There's many analysts that think that these precious metals, you don't want to overlook the opportunity to save in these assets and protect yourself from, you know, this pending crash, this pending recession, this pending depression, whatever we're about to go through in the United States or even globally, because we know that most of the currencies around the world are pegged to the dollar, you know, that depend on the dollar being the supreme currency on earth right now. But we see that being challenged heavily by China, by Russia, other governments. We see the technology and fintech moving well beyond what our current system can handle. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why we believe in digital assets. We're looking at Bitcoin right now. Many people thought Bitcoin was a scam. Like the gentleman said on the post that I showed you in the comments, many people thought Bitcoin was a scam early on. I missed my opportunity at Bitcoin when it was about $300 per Bitcoin. All right. I missed my opportunity then. But when I saw KBC and understood what it really was, I wasn't going to miss that opportunity. And although we've gone through several changes and KBC is still materializing into what it needs to be, you know, it's a long-term play. If you listen to any of the videos that I've ever posted on this channel, then I've always told you that KBC is a long-term play, and I'm willing to go through the changes, the ups and the downs with Karatbars and Harald sites, because I believe in what they're doing. But Bitcoin doesn't have an owner, doesn't have a corporate office. It doesn't have a lot of the things that are in place for many other crypto companies to prevent it from growing. And that's why we believe in Bitcoin also, because there is value in the Bitcoin network and the infrastructure and what Bitcoin represents. I don't think it's going to be the crypto that we end up with, you know, 10 years from now. I believe that it's going to be something that's backed by something tangible like gold. I believe that Karatbars has the perfect plan and system to do that, to actually dethrone Bitcoin. But it takes some work. It takes some time. It's not going to be overnight. Anybody that thought you're going to get rich quick through KBC and Karatbars, you had your expectations out of line. And I know we probably did a great job marketing KBC, probably too good of a job marketing KBC. But, you know, people, you have to do your own research. You have to be able to distinguish what marketing is and what reality is. And unfortunately, you know, many people had a false reality, you know, when they were either talking about Karatbars and KBC or receiving the information about Karatbars. I don't know where the disconnect was. Now, for people in my network, I try to help them understand this thing as a whole and not as a get rich quick, and not as a marketing ploy or play. I'm looking at these crypto markets. I'm looking at the gold markets. I'm looking at different markets and different opportunities everywhere. And what I'm seeing right now in the crypto market, this is the total crypto market, including Bitcoin, is you can see that we're in this upward trend. You can see we're in this upward trend. And let me just change that to green, because this is our support level right now. We're in an upward trend for all the cryptocurrency. 354 billion right now is circulating amongst these crypto projects that many people think are scams, but they're not scams. You know, there are a lot of them out there, but the ones that are going to change the world are not scams, but they're still operating in an environment where scam projects are operating, and it makes it a little difficult. Sometimes it gets a little cloudy in what projects to look out for. But over at my Patreon group, I'm helping people understand about different opportunities in the crypto space. That's why it's important, folks, that you consider being part of our Patreon community. But I'm looking at a really bullish setup right now for the crypto market. And I told you before, I believe that if we get to 400 billion, which is really not that far away, if you ask me, from where we are right now, let's measure it out. The price is right here, right now, just to get to 400 billion. The crypto market will have to pretty much grow another 13%. Like the total cryptocurrencies, we need to grow another 13%. So we're about 46 billion short of the 400 billion mark. So ladies and gentlemen, I also want you to know that tonight is Monday. We have our Gold Standard Group conference call tonight. So make sure that you plan for it. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on YouTube. I'm also streaming to Twitch TV now. So if you got a Twitch account and you're tired of watching video games and you want to look at something that's more mind-boggling, then tune into us on Twitch. I put all of our links and descriptions and everything down in the comment section. And matter of fact, explore those links in the comment section. I put those links there for a reason. I think I'm providing information and links to tools that I think you could use. So make sure you make it to our call tonight. Shout out again, all the Gold Standard Group members around the world. You know we're in our GSG Gold rush right now. So look, I'm going to be putting up the new numbers tonight on our conference call. So if you got new gold purchases, send me your receipts, send me the information. Let me add you to our ledger, our spreadsheet. And, you know, we're trying to reach 250 grams. I know at the end of August, it's coming up pretty rapidly. We just got about 3 weeks, but we can do it, y'all. All right. So with that, folks, thank you so much for joining me on another day. And I got more work to do to get ready for tonight. So take care. All right. Bye-bye.